Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the internet and welcome to my channel. It's me, Odio, and I'm here today to do another review for you. And today I'm doing Den of Thieves 2, Pantera. Ho ho! Big Nick is back. Is it going to be a grand adventure or what? So Den of Thieves 2 is the sequel to the 2018 Den of Thieves? Holy cow, 7 years? Well, yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I've seen it. The sequel has a lot of the same. Well, Big Nick is back, and O'Shea Jackson is back as Donnie Wilson. But the movie opens up pretty promising. We get a pretty cool heist. There's like a big airport. Looks like the cops are coming. You see the sirens going. Guns are flying. They're robbing a plane or something. Looks like they're stealing a diamond, some sort of like a big pink diamond, like the size of your fist. And it's really neat. The one thing I'll mention is there seems like there's no background music. Even during the heist and stuff like that, there's a real lack of music throughout the movie. It sets a weird kind of tone, but either way, opens up pretty good. Pretty interesting little heist. They have like a little getaway, so right out the gate, I'm like, okay, I'm getting invested in this. This is going to be it's going to be cool to see where they're going with this. So then after the opening heist being pretty cool, then the rest of the movie happens, and the bulk of the movie in the middle here is, well, let me just describe, a good old classic action movie. Gerard Butler, he's a cop, and he knows Donnie Wilson kind of got away in the first one, so Big Nick sees a crime happen, sort of ties it into Donnie, finds out where he is, and tells the cops he doesn't think it's him, so he can kind of, get involved himself. Like, okay, yeah, I've seen this happen before. So tries to get in with Donnie Wilson, who honestly accepts him really quickly. I was really shocked. Like, he takes them right into their group, because they're all planning a super big heist, and Big Nick, the cop, he wants in on the big heist. The big heist is they're going to be robbing these people of a whole bunch of diamonds worth millions and millions of dollars. Like, pretty cool. So it's also a little bit interesting here. But then we get, oh my gosh, we get about an hour. At first, they're kind of introducing a team, almost like it's going to be an Ocean's 11 style heist. But then we just go off into a bizarre hangover style adventure where Big Nick and Donnie Wilson are going out, getting drunk, doing all these drugs, smoking ecstasy and stuff. Like, I have no idea why any of this insanity is happening. And then Big Nick hooks up with one of the crew's ex-girlfriends, so they get in a big fight, which of course breaks the group apart. They almost get arrested. And then we just move on to a bizarre shawarma eating between Donnie Wilson there and Big Nick. Then they have this big heart-to-heart where they're sharing their life stories. I'm like, what is going on? It's just so weird. I don't understand why they're going this direction. Like, they should have just stuck on point. Like, this movie is almost 2.5 hours long, and with some good editing, this is probably a 90-minute movie, to be honest with you. Yeah, like I said, the middle of the movie drags on. There's a bizarre drug dance scene at one point. But so anyway, it just seems like, Big Nick, Gerard Butler, he's going to be part of the gang, and they're going to go pull off the heist. So after about an hour and a half or more, we finally get to, the heist. They stop doing drugs and drinking and hanging out and making out with people and whatever. So when they go on the heist, there's all these different parts to the heist, of course. There's all these different levels to getting in and stuff like that. It's interesting. I did like this part. Again, where's the music, though? There's like no background music. They're just doing this all in silence. Not that the people in the show should be listening to the music, but, I'd like a tune here and there. I really noticed whenever background music would come in, because like, oh yeah, where was that? Then, of course, things happen in the heist, like always, and some things go wrong, some things go right. There's a twist here and there. And to be honest, there were quite a few twists during and after the heist. A couple of them I pretty much saw coming. I will say, though, one of them did get me. I won't ruin it here, but you're going to enjoy one of them. And of course, standard in all action heist movies, there's the old car chase taking place where they're trying to get away from the cops, and, there's all these double crosses and other things in there. But the ending is ridiculously dragged out. Like, holy, I thought like 4 or 5 times, I was like, okay, this is just getting redundant. We're just doing the same thing over and over again. And then you get all these, is he with them? Is he against them? Is the cop a good cop or a bad cop? And you get like I said, the ending is so drawn out. They're clearly setting it up for a sequel, but it wasn't very satisfying. Like I said, the 2 heist parts are pretty good. Somehow they made a car chase boring. I got bored. I was watching the car chase and I was like, okay, let's just get this over with. Also, I guess it didn't help that happens around the 2-hour mark in the movie. There are some bizarre hangover moments in the middle, but honestly, none of the jokes really landed for me. I didn't think it was funny at all. Overall, I just didn't think it was that strong a movie. I like the first one better. I see what they were going for here, and they've definitely set up for a sequel. I don't know how much money this one's going to make, but it was very average, you know, generic, a couple of twists here and there, but action was okay, but there was really not a lot of it. And the middle of the movie, the second act there really takes up the bulk of it, and it's just not great. Didn't really feel like it was pushing the plot forward. Felt like we were going on side quests to nowhere. Well, nowhere I really wanted to go anyways. At the end of the day, it wasn't the worst thing ever, but I definitely wouldn't recommend anyone rush out to check this one out. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 on the odometer. The beginning of the movie is pretty good, and the ending has some good parts, but the middle really drags the whole experience down. But thanks for watching this far, guys. Really appreciate that. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. And remember, everybody, stay out of trouble.